Hello guys and welcome to Astrology Coaching by Anatoly. Today we're going to proceed with the series Horoscope 2021 and we're going to discuss the air signs. Air signs are Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. And again, I'm going to repeat myself, but this is just a general prediction of the energy, of the direction of the events that are going to happen. Everything depends on your natal chart. You have to remember that. And if you want to know what will happen in details, you have to know your natal chart and you have to know the strength of your planet. You have to know your dasha. Because many of the astrologers online or on TV or newspapers, they don't say that. And you have to know that. This is just a general prediction. And when you hear your general prediction, you will know the direction where you can go. Okay? But still, everything depends on your own chart, because your chart is your karma. And it is different for everyone. Okay? So, now we are going to start with Gemini. For Gemini, Saturn and Jupiter conjunction is happening in your 8th house. 8th house is the house of death, rebirth, sudden events, hidden things, occult, astrology, psychology, mysticism, the house of accidents too, so be careful here. Rahu and Ketu, Rahu is transiting your 12th house and Ketu is transiting your 6th house in the chart. I have the chart here, so I don't want to make a mistake. And Saturn and Jupiter will be aspecting your 2nd house, house of money and family. For Gemini people, for Moon and Ascendant in Gemini, I see that all the Dushtana houses are full with this transit. What I mean, 6th house is Dushtana. This is health and health issues. 8th house is Dushtana. This is again accidents, death and rebirth. The 12th house is Dushtana. This is hospitals, prisons, again related some kind with your health. And all your Dushtana houses are full with transiting planets. So here the main topic is healing. The main topic is to make your health better, and you have to be careful. Maybe for these people, they have to be careful. I'm Gemini Ascendant, so I have to be careful too. Okay, we have to be careful with our health. This is for sure. If we don't pay attention to our body, to our inner peace, to our health, maybe there will be some kind of health issues and problems. Time to heal, time to forgive. Why I say heal? First, Saturn and Jupiter are in the house of transformation. 8th house, time to heal the traumas from our past. Rahu is in the 12th house, house of unconscious mind, house of forgiveness, house of endings. So we have to forgive ourselves and ask for forgiveness, and in order to begin our new life, in order to start a new life. Ketu is in the house of our health. We should pay attention to what we eat, to our daily routine habits, to our working habits, to how we treat ourselves and how we treat other people. This is a really important transit of betterment of our health, of spirituality. We should read spiritual books. We should pay attention to our spirituality and our soul. Traveling will be a good idea because Rahu is in the 12th house. Maybe through traveling we are going to heal ourselves, and traveling will help us become better people. If you are an astrologer or a psychotherapist or sexologist or any kind of profession that is related with occult knowledge, you may earn a lot of money because Saturn and Jupiter is in the house of astrology and occult and is aspecting your second house, house of money, house of growth, and house of savings. So this will be a good time for earning a lot of money through astrology, for example, and time to create family and better your relationship with your family in law too, because 8th house is a family in law. Or if you have a profession related to other people's money, this is a good time to earn more money through other people, find investors. This is a good period. The other thing, as I told in the previous videos, Jupiter will transit in Aquarius in the spring and summer of 2021, then we'll go back to Capricorn, and then we'll go back to Aquarius at the end of the year. So while Jupiter is in Aquarius, it will be good time to travel. It will be perfect time to start a new education. It will be a good time to not only this period, but I think the whole year is a good time to find a psychotherapist or psychologist who will help you heal the traumas and heal your wounds. So if you need help from professional psychotherapist or sexologist or astrologist, now is the time to find this person, and this person will help you heal the traumas and heal your soul and your inner world. While Jupiter is transiting in Aquarius, Saturn will be alone in your 8th house. You should be careful with your health. There can be some kind of problems with accidents or death and rebirth. Yeah, how to say that? When there are so many planets in the house of death, there can be it's not definitely real death, but for example, your old personality may die in order a new personality to be born. But definitely there will be death and rebirth. Okay? This is for Gemini. Now I'm watching the time on the moon. On the screen for me is the moon. Now we're proceeding with the Libra. So for the Libra, let me see the chart here. Oh, okay. For Libra, Jupiter and Saturn will be transiting in your 4th house, the house of home, motherland, mother. Ketu will be in your 2nd house, and Rahu is transiting in your 8th house. So time for change, time for transformation again, because Rahu is in the 8th house. I'm sorry. You may change your place of living because Saturn and Jupiter are in your house, in the house of your home, mother, apartment, the house of vehicles, happiness, and inner peace. You may buy a new place for living. You may buy a car. You may buy everything that is related with your home. Okay, this is the best time to buy a new land, a new properties. You may go abroad because of your job. What I mean, Saturn and Jupiter will be aspecting the house of your job, 10th house of your career, and you may leave the place where you live in order to find a new job or to grow in your career. You may go to another city, you may change the country, the residence. Everything may happen in this time period, in this field. What else? There can be some issues with the family. Be careful. There can be health problems in the family. You have to be careful with your face, and there can be some health problems related to your face because Ketu is in your 2nd house. You will have interest in astrology, in occult, in mysticism, in transformation. You will want to find the truth. You will want to find you'll be interested in the hidden things, in the death, in the rebirth, in the transformation. You have to be careful with the accidents because Rahu there can cause some accidents and sudden events. You have to be careful if you're cheating on your spouse, be careful, because with this combination many things can come to the surface. Okay, then in the spring and the summer, Jupiter will transit in Aquarius, which will bring new beginnings, new creativity in your life. Time if you want to have children. Spring and summer is a good period to conceive. Conceive? What is the English word? Okay, to have children. And after the end of 2021, again, it will be good period for having children and be more creative and start a new beginning and new investments. When Saturn will stay alone in the 4th house, problems with the mother, problems with the motherland, problems, or if you want to buy, for example, a properties, there will be delays. In the spring and the summer of 2021, there will be delays probably if you want to buy it then. But after November 2020, it is a good period to buy a new place because Jupiter and Saturn will come together at the end of November, and this will activate the whole chart and the change of the energy. What else? So the summary of the chart is time for transformation. If you want to buy new properties, now is the moment. If you want to change residence and place to live, now is the moment. Time to heal and transform. Be careful with the health and the health in your family. There can be some issues in your family. And the last air moon or ascendant sign is Aquarius. For Aquarius people, Saturn and Jupiter are transiting in your 12th house. Rahu is in your 4th house, Ketu is in your 10th house. 12th house is the house of foreign lands, spirituality, expenses, expenditures, losses, hospitals. Rahu, 4th house, is the house of home, homeland, mother, inner peace, happiness. Ketu is the house of career, fame, status in society, and life purpose. Here, the main thing is foreign settlements. Now you have the opportunity to go abroad. Take advantage of the transit if you want to go abroad. Because Saturn and Jupiter together in the house of foreign lands will bring development and expansion in this house, and you will go abroad. Remember, Rahu in the house of homeland means foreign things are coming into your life. Definitely you may go abroad. Change of your job, because Ketu is in your 10th house, the house of job. You may go abroad searching for a new job. Traveling abroad. If you don't want to go abroad, travel abroad. I hope everything is okay with COVID thing, but I think it will be okay, because according to the stars, according to the transit of the planets, there will be expansion of good events. I mean, more good events in economy and expansion of economy. As I told you, you may change a job because Ketu is in the 10th house, and Saturn and Jupiter from the 12th house, they are aspecting your 6th house, the house of job, the house of daily routine, of your working routine. So definitely time to go abroad, time to travel, time to change your job. This is the summary. Be careful in the spring and the summer when Jupiter goes to Aquarius, because you will you may have some problems going abroad, but Jupiter will go on your ascendant. When Jupiter is on your ascendant, this means new opportunities and expansion of life. Okay, so in the spring and summer, you may have some opportunities for expansion of your life or changing your life, but remember, at the end of 2021 and the whole 2022, Aquarius will be very lucky sign, because Jupiter will be there and will give you luck, optimism, and expansion. So definitely time for going abroad, change of job, and in 2022 you have really good time, especially if you're in the right planetary period and especially if you have the right natal chart position. Okay, Thank you for watching the video. This was the last air zodiac sign, and we need to do the water signs, and we are ready with Horoscope 2021. If you have any questions, I'm open for questions. Just write a comment and I'm going to reply as soon as possible. Thank you for watching the video. This is and thank you for supporting the channel, and thank you for being part of Astrology Coaching by Anatoly. Bye.